Hello and welcome to a District 228 tech tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about Google Meet. Google Meet is a video platform. If you've used Zoom or any other video platform, Google Meet provides a lot of the same features except it is integrated with Google and your Gmail account. In District 228, we have access to Google Meet for all of our students, and we have some specific things tied to it. For example, your Google Classroom will have a Google Meet link that you can quickly toggle on for that Google Classroom. In order to get to Google Meet, you can click on the little waffle tic-tac-toe grid up here and click on Meet. It will pull up the Google Meet homepage. You can either start a new meeting here, enter a code or a nickname if you wanted to send that easily to someone. Once you click on New Meeting, I'm going to go ahead and start an instant meeting right here. It will pull up your Google Meet. Right now I have my camera blocked, but you can add others from this tab over here. You can copy this link to add them from this link if you needed to send that to someone. And going through your options at the bottom, this is where you can turn off the microphone for the Google Meet. This is where you can turn off the camera and you'll see just the picture of the person in the Google Meet. You can toggle on closed captions. You can raise your hand. If a student has a question, you can direct them to do that. This will allow you to share your screen, and there are a couple of share screen options. Your entire screen will show not only a specific browser tab, but it will also show your whole screen. It's doing everything that you are doing on the screen your students can see. We don't typically recommend this, but you will need it certainly sometimes. This is the easiest way if you're just trying to show something and you're having a little bit of trouble figuring out the other buttons to get it done in a pinch, but you might accidentally show students something that you are not intending for them to see, like if you have student grades pulled up in a different tab. A window you would use if you wanted to show, for example, this Google Chrome window, or if you had a PowerPoint that you were trying to show, that would also be a window. So windows are the internet, but it could also be a local program on your computer as well. A tab is what is recommended, especially if you need to share audio. The audio works best for this. So you can see here a tab, it pulls up all of the tabs that I have. So I have a couple of YouTube videos. You'll need to select one, press the checkbox here to make sure that audio is sharing, and then you can share it. So that will show it's sharing this Google Meet. You can stop it from here, or you can stop it from your Google Meet as well. Your triple dots up here provide you with more options. You can open a whiteboard. This is Google Jam in order to have a virtual whiteboard that anyone can draw on in the Google Meet. You can record your meeting. This is where you can change the layout to have auto tiled spotlight, changing the number of tiles that you have. You can make this full screen. It has background options that you can change similar to your Zoom options. And under settings, this is where you can change your microphones if you need to change your microphones, video, and host control. So these are a couple things that you might want if you are trying to do something specific with your Google Meet. For example, you can turn off the ability to send chat messages and share your screen in the group so that your students will not be able to do this. This quick access is allowing for people to not join anonymously. There's a couple of different features you can read about that in that tab. The other couple of options we have here, when you are clicking on this little silhouette of the people, it shows who's in the call. You can mute a person, you can pin them to the screen so you can always see them. This is where you will find the messages. You have a couple of different things such as breakout rooms, polls, recording, and finally your host controls again. If you have any questions about that, go ahead and contact a media specialist for help. Thank you.